The legendary Nick Michaels left his mark on hundreds of radio stations and thousands of broadcasters. His voice, his imaging, his promos were unmatched, and they're timeless. Enjoy this montage of promos and imaging courtesy of Todd Wallace, the programming genius behind KFYI in Phoenix several years ago.
I have seen some unbelievable things in my life, but I have never seen anything quite like this. We are being invaded.
Wake Up Arizona with Ed Walsh live from death row.
Do you deny the crime of which you've been convicted?
That's a tough question.
Double coverage of the Republican primary by Ed Walsh and Grant Woods from On Board the Campaign Plans.
Well, Grant, I think it's because of a couple reasons. One, I think we had a tough primary, as you know, and you followed it closely.
I'm just like Luke Skywalker trying to get out of the Death Star.
When you need to understand,
there's only one.
What?
Talk Radio 910.
FYI.
KFYI. Cheerio, old sport. I've been listening to this KFYI car guy, Mark Salem chap, for several weeks now. He hardly ever does Aston Martins. I'm getting quite annoyed. I've got a small problem with my Aston Martin. You see, the ejector seat is not quite working. You'd think that he could get round to the Aston Martins, but he doesn't. It's Chevy, Honda, Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, occasionally BMW, but almost never Aston Martin. I think we should contact federal authorities, don't you? Mark Salem, the KFYI car guy. Saturday mornings, 8 till 9, KFYI. Listen before the authorities take him away. Shh, don't tell anyone he's here. Let me tell you something, mister. You can spend your time listening to the fakes, the wannabes, the have-beens, but you can listen to the best. Rod Peterson. He's the only radio reporter who does the police beat so well that the Phoenix Police Department retired his jacket in their Phoenix Police Department Hall of Fame. Listen for Peterson's Police Blotter, part of Wake Up Arizona, from 5 till 9 every morning on Talk Radio 910 KFYI. All the rest is cheese.
Listen, my friend. I just come back from Paris where I asked 4 out of 5 Frenchmen, what do you think about Wake Up Arizona with Ed Walsh and Tom Dillon? Can you believe it? 4 out of 5 Frenchmen said they didn't know who they were. I said, why? They answered, of course, you can't drink them or make love to them. What good are they?
Wake Up Arizona with Ed Walsh and Tom Dillon. Mornings 5 to 9 on Talk Radio 910 KFYI. Mais pas pour les Français.
Margaret, can you get Ed Walsh on the phone for me? Hello, Ed. Yes, Bill Buckley here. I wonder if you could give me a word. Yes, I'm going to do firing line Saturday. I need a big word. Very big. Oh, big enough to have a hinge in it. One that would make my eyebrows go up and down. Well, bigger than, say, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Oh, we've done anti-disestablishmentarianism. We did it 2 seasons ago. I need something bigger, my loquacious friend. One of those big words that you use on Wake Up Arizona.
Wake Up Arizona with Ed Walsh. Mornings 5 till 9 on Talk Radio 910 KFYI.
Hey, everybody, this is Elvis. From Mark Salem and the KFYI Car Guy Show. I love that show. I love cars, as you know, and I love that show. Takes care of the cars great. Don't be cruel. Listen to him, he's so cool. Hey, Doc, is that my medicine time yet? Saturday mornings from 8 till 9 on Talk Radio 910 KFYI. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for remembering. Thank you. On Talk Radio 910 KFYI, it's time for the Rush Limbaugh Liberal House of Shame. In this episode, Mr. Mazaki is questioning Rush about how he shames liberals on the radio. Rush, tell us, when you have a liberal on the run, how much shame do you put him through? Do you put him through so much shame that he kills himself?
You know what nitrous oxide is?
Or just enough shame that he merely moves away from his village?
Would you like to hear a note from one of the loving, compassionate, tolerant left?
Les, you must tell us, how much shame do you put your listeners through on KFYI?
Boy, this just means the country's going to hell in a handbasket or whatever.
Shame them, Rush. They must know shame. Rush Limbaugh.
Hubba, hubba, hubba.
Shaming liberals on Talk Radio 910 KFYI. Talk Radio 910 KFYI presents Breakfast with the Dillons.
Tom, would you pass the toast, please?
Here comes the toast. Going around the salt shakers, fakes to the left by the sugar bowl, across the table and into the plate, and scores!
More bacon, Tom?
The bacon splits out wide to the right, cuts back across the middle of the table, and dives right into the scrambled eggs.
Would you like sugar for your coffee?
Bonnie takes 2 steps back from the table. Here come the sugar cubes, and nothing but coffee right in the middle of the cup.
Team up with Tom tomorrow. Sportscaster of the Year, Tom Dillon. Part of Wake Up Arizona. Mornings 5 till 9 on KFYI.
What is your question for me?
I give you...
What are the problems about?
Dr. Laura.
I'm Dr. Laura Schlesinger. Jim, welcome to the program.
Why, Dr. Laura?
Hi.
His day's brown.
Okay.
I can't get funky no more.
All right, okay.
I feel so bad. Sometimes I can't even step back and kiss myself.
Adipose tissue, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Dr. Laura Schlesinger.
Put your hands together.
Hear her live.
For the godmother of soul-searching, Dr. Laura.
You've got to get stronger, faster.
Ow!
Weekdays, noon till 3, right after Rush.
I feel good.
On Talk Radio 910.
I feel funky again.
KFYI.
KFYI. Ow! I feel good.